Good, roll up. Ready? We're gonna press down on these knees. You're gonna push over, flatten, pull your body up and reach it over. And then we're gonna do 10 counts of you pressing your knees up against your hands, okay? So we're here, we have our hands pressed down on our knees. Girls, make sure that if you're chatting on the chat thing, can you wait until we're not doing stretch class? That would be great, unless it's a question for me, in which case just unmute, okay? I know you're trying to make plans, but you can talk at the end, okay? All right, lift up. All right, we're gonna go over, flat back over your feet, and push your knees against your hands. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Stretch your back. And go forward. We're going to do that again. So when you're doing those push-ups, it really helps engage these little tiny muscles. So it helps them learn what to do when you want to engage them, right? So again, let's do that over. Hands here, pushing down, lifting your body up, pulling up at the hips, hinging forward over your feet. You press down, your knees press up against your hands for 10 counts. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time just continue going forward. Release yourself down and forward.
You want us to still have a flat back?
No, at this point you can just crawl forward.
Okay. Thank you.
Good, come up. We're gonna do our side stretches one more time in this position. So reach over. Try to think about flattening that elbow to the ground. Keep yourself from twisting. Both hips on the ground. Crawl forward through your center. Pause here. And reach over. Drop that elbow. Reach your top hand all the way over. Good, come up. Awesome, shoot those legs out to the side. Oh, my feet are falling down. All right, shoot those legs out to the side. Point those feet as hard as you can. Right now, I want you, just for a second, to think about trying to grip your quads. I want everybody to actively grip your quads so you can know what it feels like when you're doing it. So right now, squeeze those muscles in the top of your legs, right? Like you're trying to really hold them and really push them. Feel what it feels like when they're activated, and then release them. So grip those quads, and then release, right? Grip them one more time, squeeze them, learn what it feels like when they're squeezed, and release. Okay, good. Now, I want you to be able to be aware of testing that every once in a while, right? Taking the time to be like, am I gripping? Try to grip, and if you can't really go any further, that means you are gripping. If you can, then you weren't, and you can let it go again, right? All right, reach over this. Really push yourself, right? Imagine what it would feel like if I were there and I could come over and press down on that side and get that little bit of extra mobility. That's what you want to push yourself to be doing. Take a big breath in right where you are. And when you let it go, try to pull yourself even flatter towards your legs. So breathe in and go down. All right, come up. Twist your body toward your leg. Think again about lifting up at the hips and hinging over so your whole upper half stays in one piece. Lift up at the hinge and flatten it down. Good, come up and over. Breathe in here and exhale and go closer to that leg. So we're still sideways, right? Breathe in. Exhale, go down. Come up. Twist, lifting up, and then putting that whole upper half as one unit down towards the legs. So lift up and go down. Try to lower yourself further. If you're already all the way down flat to your leg, then go for the floor in front of your leg, right? Twist yourself in slightly.
My heart is a melodrum fact. Set alive by echoes of pain, 24/7, 24/7. I dream, I smile, I walk.
All right. From here, you're gonna crawl towards center, so keeping your body down. If you lift it up, go back down towards that leg. And then we're gonna crawl towards center. You're slowly gonna stop there. Again, double checking with your quads that you're not gripping. I love how many of you just turned your head to look at your quad. Don't grip quads. Try to relax further into that stretch. So again, I like the inhale, exhale method. Another method though is just thinking of relaxing the upper half of your body, right? Letting it kind of get loose.
My mind is a mirror. And for those who hate me, the more you hate me, the more you help me. And those who love me, the more you love me, the more you hurt me. When I go to bed at night, I see some children in the light.
All right, crawl up. Okay, maintaining, this is the last thing we're gonna do. Sorry, FedEx truck is like almost running into my balcony out there. It's very close to my house. All right, so what we're gonna do is maintaining this. This is the last thing we're gonna do in this position. I'm gonna have you hold in fifth, and we're gonna lower as far as you can, and then we're gonna hover for 8 counts, okay? So your goal here, again, is engaging those abs, especially your lower abs, so you can really hold it there, keeping your body, your upper half again, in one straight position, right, as you're hinging forward, okay? So right now, get yourself to a nice spot, strong legs, engage those abs, arms up to a 5th, right? We're holding it. We're gonna go down for 4 counts, and then we're gonna hold it for 8, and then you can relax down, okay? Here we go. And we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Relax. We're gonna do it one more time. Can I help you? No? All right, here we go. We're gonna do it one more time. This time, however, we're gonna amp it up a level. You're gonna go down for 4, you're gonna hold it for 8, and then you're gonna come up for 4, okay? I want you to try to get a little bit lower this time than you did last time. So wherever you were, and granted, you don't have to be very low for that to be a difficult thing to hold, but try to get a little bit lower, hold it for 8, and then very controlled come up for 4. Got it? All right, here we go. Arms up. Take a big breath. Straight back. And we go down for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back up for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, good. Open it up. Lovely. Shake those legs. All righty, friends. Let's do our little turnout exercise before we do our leg pullback stretches, right? So I'm going to show you this exercise really quick. Now I'm going to have to kind of show it to you from 2 different directions. So what you're going to do is you are going to put, hold on, I got to pull it up so I can remember this position. You're going to lay on your side with your hips stacked. So really you're trying to get again to this position with your hips nice and stacked, okay? You have your underneath leg is going to come behind you. So like your knee to your hip is straight, like you're standing, okay? So you can see how I'm doing that there. Ignore my top leg. See how that's under there, okay? And then this one's gonna come from your knee to your hip is 90 in front of you. Now, ideally, you would have like a block or a foam roller or a pillow or something to rest it on. We're not gonna do that, so you're just gonna kind of let your foot hold yourself there. But what you're not gonna do is let this hip fall forward, okay? It's really important that your hip stays stacked on top of the other hips. Your hips are aligned. That makes sense? Okay, so what we're gonna do here is you have your back leg. Now I'm gonna flip around so you can see it. Ooh, okay, sorry, I'm trying to adjust myself. Okay, So you're gonna flip around to your ear. I have this leg here. Do you see my foot back there? Okay, so I'm gonna take my leg and I'm just gonna work on rotating from the hip socket and picking that leg up and down. Rotating it and from the hip socket up. So I'm not picking it up using my foot, right? I'm just rotating it from the hip and letting it turn up and down and up and down. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're gonna do 8 of that, 8 of those on this foot and then switch to the other foot. Okay, nice and slow. And don't keep those hips nice and aligned, right? Okay. Oh, sorry. Get my phone here. Okay. So we got this foot. We have this nice 90-degree angle here with your back foot. We're going to rotate in. We go. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good. Flip around so you're on your other side. Other leg is behind you. Knees are stacked. Pull that front knee out. This out of the way. Hips are stacked on top of each other. Everyone ready to go? All right, here we go. Ready? We go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Drop it down. All right, good. Oof. Okay, nice. You can lay on your backs. Pull your knees to your chest and hug them in. Chat here. Alrighty. I don't care which leg you start with. Doesn't matter to me as long as you do both of them. So we're laying on our backs. Both knees into the chest right now. Okay, pulling them in. Take a nice little roll. And I want you to feel that like lower part of your back, the whole thing touching the ground, right? As you roll from side to side, through the middle, it's all making contact with the ground. Okay, release one leg straight in front of you. Pointed. Keep the other one held in. Again, it doesn't matter which one. Okay. Take this knee, keep it bent in for right now. Make circles with your hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull that knee in, extend it straight. Grab it as close to the ankle as you can. Okay? Pull it towards you. We're gonna flex and bend. And point and stretch. Flex and bend. Point and stretch. Pull it towards you. Flex and bend. Remember you're stretching the front of the leg too, so when you point and stretch, you should have that nice flat line, right? Point and stretch. If you look at my foot in the mirror real quick, like even if I'm pointing, but if my ankle's like that, it doesn't count, right? You gotta have it all the way pointed. Through the back of the knee. Flex and bend. Last one, pull it as close to yourself as you can. All right, bring it in. Give it a little hug to your knee. All right. To the side, carry it to the side. Okay, we're gonna stretch it, ready? Stretch it and pull it towards yourself. Good, flex and bend and bring it in. Think about your knee coming to your armpit, right? And then leaving it there while you extend that bottom half of the leg. Here you go, stretch and extend. And flex and bend, bring it in. Extend it and point. Pull it towards you. Remember, these kind of stretches are your foundation for doing those like leg hold turns and tilts and jumps and all of those pretty things that we want to do and want to be able to do, right? These stretches are what get you there. All right, flex and bend in. Stretch it as close to yourself as you can get. Hold it there. Pull it even closer. Ready? We're going to pulse it 8 times towards our head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it up in front of you. Don't let it bend. Keep it straight. And continue to roll over onto your stomach, leaving it where it is. So again, you should be on your stomach with that leg up next to your ear. Both hip bones on the ground. Okay, try to crawl that foot towards your face. All right, pull yourself up onto your split. If I'm seeing you like lifted up here on your side, then you're not, your body's not aligned right because you want to be flat to the ground. Okay, pull up on your split. Hold it there, or as much of your split as you have. If you don't have your full split, just hold it wherever you're at. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull that back knee in. So we're just in a jazz split now. You still got that front leg nice and straight. You're going to go down over that front leg. Really feel that pull in the back of your knee. Pull your knees in. Good, release the leg you just did. Get ready to do your second leg. We're gonna take some nice circles here. Other way. All right, take that knee, extend it up, pull it towards you. Get it as straight as you can. All right, crank that leg in towards you, flex and bend. And extend and straighten. Good, flex and bend. And extend, straight knee. Flex and bend. And stretch and pull it towards you. Last one, flex and bend. Stretch. Pull it towards you as much as you can. Watch those lines in the front. All right, pull it in. All right, we're gonna carry it to the side and extend. Again, make sure both hips are still remaining on the ground. Flex and bend and pull it in to your side. And stretch and point. Flex and bend. Stretch and point. Flex and bend. Stretch and point, pull it as close to yourself as you can get. Take 8 pulses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it there. Carry it forward and roll over on your stomach. So your body's flat to the ground. Crawl that foot towards you. Pull that foot up. Pull it towards yourself as much as you can. All right, ready? We're gonna pull up onto that split. You're gonna hold it no matter where your split is. Here's where you're holding it. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring that back leg in, front leg down, just like you're in a jazz split, and go flat down over your leg. Alrighty. Whew. Everyone's hamstrings feel nice and stretchy? Good. They should. If they don't, then you want to make sure that, that's fine, Lily. And, oh, everybody, okay, that's fine. You guys don't have to like alert me if you need to go to the bathroom. You can just go. It's totally fine. I won't assume you were abducted by aliens, okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead and lay on our sides. We're gonna take our leg up to our sides. Now, again, I want you to really think about this whole idea of, I feel like my legs are stronger. Great, Kira. That's what I like to hear. Okay, what I need you to think about again is that like idea of stacking those hips. So if you were laying on the ground, right, and you had your hips stacked and I picked you up and you kept that exact same position and just like plopped you forward, you shouldn't be twisted in any weird way. You should be able to stand straight and look normal, right? So that's where you want to really think about on this. We're going to be lying on one side. You can put your hand on your elbow like this, or you can just lay flat. I'm going to have my hand up, but that's more so I can like see you guys on the screen than anything else, okay? Make sure you get really nice and aligned. So now let's get on. Again, I don't care about which hip you do first. Let's lay down. Shoot. Okay. I'm ready. This was Emmeline's mermaid position earlier. She looked very cute in her room. Okay, so we're going down here. We're going to take this foot up. Let me put on my music. Again, everyone right now, check in with your hips, right? If you think, if I was standing forward, would I have one hip falling way forward? Would I have one hip falling way back? Am I where I need to be, okay? Make sure you're nice and stacked on top of each other. You're gonna pick this back foot up to coupe, hit that coupe position. Pull to passe. Bring that knee to your shoulder. Extend. Okay, again, we're going to come back to that flex and bend idea, pulling that knee down, and then extending from the toe to the knee to give it closer to your body. Flex and bend. And point and stretch. Flex and bend. stretch. Up. Try grabbing and pulling. See, I'm not on my hip when I do that, so pull myself off my hip. Okay, we're gonna do one more flex and bend, and then after that, you're gonna pull as close to yourself as you possibly can. Here we go, down. And stretch. This is the big one. Pull it in, straight. Pull it as close to yourself as you can. Keep it nice and pointed. Get it there. Hold it with your muscles. Activate those inner leg muscles to hold it there and let go. Through the back of the knee, hold it there. We're gonna pulse it there 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it slowly back down to a passe. Extend and straight. You ready for 8 Batmas? Here we go. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Pull that foot in. Place it in front. Good job. We're going to be lifting that inner leg. Again, I want you to try to make this happen using those inner leg muscles, right? Not driven by the foot, not driven by the knee, none of that. Okay, here we go. We're going to do 8 lifts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo, good. Flip around. Legs the other way. When I look over at the screen and you guys aren't doing the exercises, you're just laying on the ground, it looks like you're all just like dead bugs. Don't be dead bugs. You got it. Here we go. Okay. Flat, legs out, hips stacked. Figure out where you need to be. And here we go. Pulling up to a coupe. Find that position. Pull up to a passe. Knee to your shoulder. And extend. Flex and bend. And point and stretch. And flex and bend. And point and stretch. Pull it towards you. Flex and bend. And point and stretch. Pull it in. Flex and bend. Point and stretch and pull as close to yourself as you can get. Use all those muscles to engage it there. Hold it there. Get it all the way straight and let go. Eight pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Pull it back to passe. Down to a coupe and extend. Ready for 8 Batmas? Here we go. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Bring it up, plant it. 8 lifts on that inside leg we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Flip over on your stomach. Arch up. Pull those hips back. Good. Come up here. All right. We're going to do some ankle stretches real quick. So we have just a few minutes. All right. So we're going to, we did this the first Zoom class we did when we were talking about foot and ankle flexibility, right? So you're going to just all go to the side so you can kind of see. Again, we're going to sit here so you make sure your heels are right underneath each of your sits bones, right? Those 2 little bones in your butt, right? So you're getting right on top of those. And then we're going to practice pulling up this foot so your body stays straight and you're just pulling your knee up so it's stretching the front part of your leg and your ankle. Make sense? Okay. Again, doesn't matter which one you pull first. Just pick one. So find yourself on top of those heels. Pick one knee and pull it up. Try to keep your body really nice and straight so you can feel that stretch. Feel that stretch from the front of your ankle down. Some of you are going to be able to pull up your knee off the ground higher than other people, and that's fine. Don't pull it so high that it's like sharp shooting pains, but you should feel the stretch in the top of your foot. Good, drop it, do the other one. We're going to do each of them a couple times. Good, drop it back to your first foot. And come down, second leg again. All right, good, shake it out. We're gonna do one last thing. This is, I love finishing out stretch classes like this. So what I want you to do right now is just go on your back, okay? So what we're gonna do is you're just gonna tense all your muscles and then let them go. It's one of my favorite things to do. I used to do it a lot. Like my first year teaching, I had a stretch class every Thursday. It was like, I can't remember why I had it, but I did. Some of you might have been in it. I'm not sure. I remember Ashley was in it. Juju, were you in it?
I remember that.
And Maddie was in it. Okay. So yeah. So we do this. What you're going to do is you're going to lay on your back and you're going to squeeze everything from your fingers to your toes, to your nose, to your face, all of it. Just squeeze it as tight as you possibly can while I'm counting. And then I'll tell you when to let go. And you're just going to let everything flop, right? Just release it all to flop out. So you're going to tense all of your muscles and then relax all of your muscles. We're going to do that 2 or 3 times. Okay. So lay on your back. Here you go. You're going to pull everything in, tense all of those muscles. I'm going to count backwards from 5. Here we go. Tense and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Then you really look like dead bugs when you do that. All right, try it again. Pull it in. We go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. One last time. This time, hold it as tense as you possibly can. Pull everything in. We go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. All right, good. That's also, pro tip, a really good way if you're like trying to go to sleep and you feel like, oh my gosh, like I just can't fall asleep doing that a handful of times. Helps. It lets your body relax. But that was really good. Caroline, I could see when you were tense, all I could see was like your foot, but it was all clawed up because you had it so tense. So it was like foot, release. All right.